What is local SEO, and how can I use local SEO services to get more leads for my business? That's what we're going to talk about in this video. So hey everyone, welcome back to Marketplace Earth, where we help brands grow. My name is Eric Stanio. I've been doing internet marketing for over 10 years now. I call myself a growth hacker, and I love helping brands grow with their digital marketing strategies and executing those strategies, whether it be inbound marketing, SEO, content, AdWords, you name it. But today we're talking about local SEO, just exactly what is it and how can I use local SEO? What tips, what do I need to be doing to actually be bringing more leads into my business? So this video can apply to really any small business owner, anyone who has a business in a location versus online. But specifically, we've been doing a series for assisted living residential home owners. And this is the fourth video, actually fifth video in the series, but kind of the fourth topic in what we're doing so far, which is our top 10 online marketing tools for assisted living owners. So far to date, and you can check out these other videos. We'll put a link to them here. But we've talked about how you need to set up your branding to get trust and your online image and all that, creating your website. In our last video, we did a couple videos on this. We talked about placing agencies. In particular, if you're getting your leads from placing agencies, that's one way to get them, and that's maybe the traditional way to get them, but they're very expensive. So we showed how you could save easily $5, $10, $20, maybe even $30,000 on your marketing efforts if you're putting an online marketing strategy into place. And instead of farming out and hunting for all those leads with placing agencies, you're starting to actual farm those and grow those leads organically yourself. That's what we're talking about today. We're talking about local SEO, and let's jump right into it. So here's the overview of the video today. We want to say, well, what is local SEO? Where does it actually show up on the SERPs? And the SERP is a search engine result page. We're going to show you that both on mobile results and on desktop. What does it look like, these local search results? Next, we're going to look at why you should focus on local for your assisted living business, and in particular with your marketing strategy. We're going to walk through why it makes a ton of sense to focus right in on local SEO. What are the local search ranking factors? So are they different than traditional SEO? Spoiler alert, yes, they are. They are different, and we're going to talk about those and help you think through how you need to approach things a bit differently when it comes to your local SEO efforts versus maybe traditional SEO efforts that you've done in the past, and how the search engines have changed. And lastly, we want to show you a few of our case studies where our clients are ranking #1 on Google and the Google Snack Pack because they're dominating their local SEO efforts. We're going to show you exactly how that's happening. All right, so first of all, what is local SEO? I'm just going to read this and make it real simple so we're all on the same page. Local SEO is a highly effective form of local online marketing. It allows local businesses to promote their services to local customers at exactly the time they're looking for your type of business. Local SEO uses search engines like Google and business directories like Yelp, Super Pages, and a few others, Kype and Touch Local. So let's keep digging in here and go through. I want to show you some search stats when it comes to where Google's been trending and how this impacts local search. So today, and this is even a year or two old, but today, Google alone handles more than 100 billion searches per month around the world. Of those searches, 4 billion are desktop queries, meaning they come from someone sitting at a computer at a desk per month in the US, and they have local intent. 50% of mobile queries have local intent. So if you're searching for something on your phone, 50% of those searches you're looking for something locally. You're searching for something locally while you're out and you're mobile. Roughly 15 to 20% of all searches are mobile. So let's give this a little bit more context. So from these numbers, we can extrapolate that there are approximately 7 billion unique local searches per month on Google in the United States. Google, Yahoo, and Bing, so that's a lot of searches, all right? And it's growing every day, every week, every month. Google, Yahoo, and Bing are currently returning local results that have challenged traditional print yellow pages and in many areas exceeded their usage as the preferred method for discovering local businesses and local information. What does this mean? If someone wanted to find a local business in the past, what did they do? They pulled out that giant yellow book, right? The yellow pages, and they would search and they would call around. People don't do that anymore. And the people who use those old, traditional print methods like yellow pages, they're dying off. They're getting older. More and more people are using their phones every single day and searching for local businesses through online search. As of March 2009, so this is 7 years ago, nearly 7 years ago, Google began showing local results for generic queries. And I'll show you what that means in just a minute. Meaning that the internet users no longer need to include a city or geographic terms in their search to be shown results that are local to their location. And that the way Google has shown those results has evolved over the past few years, and it's gotten better. But if I wanted to search for assisted living in the past in my area, and I live in the Cincinnati area, I used to have to search for, I used to have to type in Cincinnati assisted living to get the results I wanted. Let me just show you really quick. Now, today, if I just put in assisted living, which I've done right here, I don't have to type in Cincinnati. Google knows from my IP address where I'm sitting in my internet connection right now that I live in Fort Thomas, Kentucky. And so they're giving me local results here, which is Northern Kentucky. I'll click on the map here, right across from Cincinnati. I don't have to type in Cincinnati. I'm right down here in Northern Kentucky. So let's get back to this. So that's a little bit of context here. So where is local SEO on the SERPs, on the search engine results pages? Well, I just showed you a quick result from a desktop, and I'm going to go back to that again. But I want to show you, this is from a screenshot from my phone, that same search of assisted living. And notice Google is able through GPS to know my location. So I don't have to type in Fort Thomas, Kentucky, or Cincinnati assisted living. Google knows. And so what I'm getting here are local results for this assisted living. This could be any local business, no matter what small business you are. We're just happening to talk about assisted living in this video series. But one other thing I want to point out to you here, and the difference between a desktop, is instead of just showing me the phone number, because I'm searching on my phone, the nice thing that Google does on the app, and this is so important for getting leads and making sure you set this up the right way and you're setting up your phone number the right way, is that I just push a button and it calls. It goes straight from the search app using my phone, and it calls the local business. Super helpful. I use this all the time when I'm ordering food, when I'm doing whatever. When I'm out and about and I want to get in touch with a business, I search for it, bam, I call it. That's super powerful, guys. So you need to be, this is all local search results right here. Down here is where you start to see the more traditional organic results. Let me show you what this looks like on a desktop search of what does local SEO look like on a desktop. So I showed you this one here, and I want to show you one with a little bit more intent, assisted living in Draper, Utah. And I want to go back to the Google search results page. And usually what you're going to see here, let's see if I can pull another one up. Usually what you're going to see at the top are ads, okay? Because I've done a few searches here. Let me do a quick incognito window here. So yeah, now you're seeing this, a local search result. If I'm doing assisted living Draper, Utah, this is what you're normally going to see. You see 4 ads right on top. What is it? Is this local SEO? No, it's not. These are ads. This is Google AdWords pay per click. This should be part of your strategy, but not all of it. Google has an incentive to place these people at the top. Why? Because these businesses are paying Google money for the right to be on the first page of the Google search results. So these are all 4 ads, but let me show you what comes next. Is it traditional SEO results? No. The very next thing that Google shows on their search engines results pages is not traditional organic SEO. What they're showing you now is what's called the Google Snack Pack. Now, it's call it different things, but what that means is that you're seeing 3 different businesses right here: Assisted Living of Draper, Wentworth at Draper, and Beehive Home of Draper. If I click into this, I can click in and see more local businesses. If that's what I'm looking for with this search, that's what Google's going to give me. They're giving you these local business results right here. Now, as I scroll down underneath, this is what I get in terms of traditional organic SEO results. Sometimes you're going to see the same companies: Beehive, Wentworth, Assisted Living of Draper, Caring.com. Now you're starting to see some of the placing agencies as well. SeniorHousingNet.com, APlaceForMom.com. And, if I just search assisted living, let me go back to this page over here. I'm also getting Wikipedia results. Google's like, oh, maybe they're just trying to figure out what assisted living is. Let me give them a definition. I get a placing agency, more placing agencies. I get news. So these are, Google has, it used to be just traditional organic SEO results, which, I did for years for my clients, was give them organic search results. But now Google's getting smarter and smarter, and they're trying to understand what is the intent of the user search, and they're trying to give the best results for that. So that is what the local SEO looks like on the search engine results pages. So let's keep going. So let's ask the question now: why should you as a business owner focus on your local SEO efforts? There's a lot of different reasons. Let's go through them. First of all, it should be part of your overall marketing strategy. I think you should be thinking about AdWords. You should definitely be doing traditional SEO as well. You should be thinking about your offline marketing efforts and networking locally. But local SEO should definitely be part of it. And why? Well, mobile search, as we've seen, it's continuing to grow. More and more people are using their mobile device to search for local businesses. Now, this is a point we're going to talk about next, but there are different ranking factors than traditional organic results. And why is that important? I'll tell you why, because there's generally less competition. You can generally get local SEO results, usually sometimes faster than you can where there's more competition in the traditional results, where there might be, let's say, 500,000 different search results versus 100 companies that are locally that you're competing against. And I'll also say this: there's kind of still this limited window where you can not only rank locally, but build up, specifically if you're looking to build up your social proof, get reviews. And the more you can kind of get out in front of your competitors, get those reviews, get those local rankings, get people clicking on your site, calling your business, the more it's going to cement your place in that ranking. And so that's going to only pay off for you in the long term in terms of getting low-cost leads to your small business if you really focus in on your local SEO strategy right now. So what are some of the set ranking factors? I want to show you, here's a list, and I want to kind of work through what these mean, and then we'll do a few case studies and we'll close this video out. But let's flip over here. If you have never been to Moz, Moz is an excellent source for kind of educating yourself in terms of all kinds of marketing, but they have a great section for local SEO itself. And they've got this pie chart right here that's talking about the overall ranking factors, and you can kind of scroll over and see, oh, well, this means so much on each. Now, this is about a year or two old, almost 2 years now, and they surveyed kind of the top SEO professionals in the field, and they said, what are you guys seeing in terms of your clients? And it's not necessarily that Google's saying, here it is, here's our algorithm uncovered, but this is based on a lot of data points, a lot of clients, and a lot of SEO professionals saying this is where we think are the biggest factors in terms of ranking for local SEO. Now, some of these things I want to point out, and we're not going to go into crazy detail on this right now. I just want you to get a feel for what this is. Some of these things are overlap into traditional SEO efforts. You might have heard, like this one right here, link signals, 20%. One of the largest factors, if not it's right at the largest factor of link signals. So this is inbound anchor text. This is how powerful and how authoritative are the other sites that are linking to yours. Now, if you've been doing online marketing or have been paying for it for your business for years, you might be familiar with link building. You're like, yeah, I've paid for link building. I know what that is. Great. Well, and so that's part of, you can't throw that out. That is part of it because it's telling Google, can they trust your domain? And if other sites are linking to you, that's a good signal to them. But there's other signals like these My Business signals, 14%. 14.7%. Well, what is that? That's your Google My Business. That's the keyword in your business title. That's making sure you're placing yourself in the right categories. What are some of these other ones? External local signals. Okay, this one is one that is maybe more local SEO than any of the others, because you're talking about your NAP consistency. Well, what is NAP? NAP is your name, address, and phone number. And this isn't necessarily meaning you're getting your NAP. It means on your website, but it also means on other powerful directories online, like we talked about Yelp, Super Pages, Next, these different things. And you're looking to get a lot of citations. So it's kind of like a link, but it's not actually a hyperlink to your site. It's just making sure your information is out there so Google sees, oh, I understand this business, this location, this phone number. I'm seeing the consistency of this across the web. I'm going to attribute more trust to you. There's other on-page signals. The other thing I want to show here, making sure your website is mobile friendly is huge. So the way people interact with your website on mobile is a huge deal. Google made a huge move towards this because they know more people are searching via mobile. So if your website is not mobile friendly, you've got to make this change today, yesterday. But the other thing I want to show here, and I think this is even going to grow the next time Moz kind of comes out with this pie chart, review signals and social signals, particularly review signals. Guys, if you're not getting reviews, if you're a local business that's scared of reviews because I don't want to put reviews out there, I don't want to try to get reviews because people might leave a bad review for my business. You've got to stop that mentality. You've got to be proactive, and you need to set up a system for getting reviews where you're hitting your clients or your leads at the highest touch point where they're the happiest. And then you're making it as, number two, you're making it as simple as possible for them to leave you a review. Shoot them an email that says, hey, we've done good work for you. Would you mind leaving us a review? And you need to start gathering these, because these are like gold in terms of people getting social proof, people seeing stars by your business and saying, whoa, people are leaving reviews. They obviously must be using it. Now, you're not going to get all 5-star reviews. That's not the way it works in the real world. But you can't run away from negative reviews. In fact, I think negative reviews are an excellent opportunity. You might not win back that customer to change their review. You might if you engage with them, but other people are going to see, how did you interact with that negative review? Did you respond? Did you show possibly a chance to change their mind or provide some additional service to them? Guys, this is an amazing way for you to grow your brand and grow your business and improve your local SEO rankings if you dive into these reviews. All this other part matters: your content, your link building, your local signals, your Google My Business signals, your social signals, and reviews count too. So this is kind of part of the comprehensive local SEO strategy that you need to be working with and getting. If you can't do this yourself, you need to get somebody who can give you these services or offer different local SEO packages that you can put into this strategy in place and be able to rank, because people are going to call you. You're going to get those leads if you can do it. All right, so let's wrap this up. I just want to show you a few case studies here. This is one of our clients, Assisted Living of Draper. They're ranking #1 on the Google Snack Pack. They're crushing it on their local SEO. Now I'm working with them and I'm preaching to them, you guys got to get your reviews. Now their manager was kind of saying, I don't like reviews because people leave negative reviews. And I'm like, dude, you need to get after it and get more reviews. But they're ranking #1. We're trying to keep them there. I want to show you one other client of ours who we targeted local SEO first for them because they started from scratch. And within 6-7 months, we got them ranking. We have them ranking traditionally here on the first page of Google. The client is AdagioSeniorHomes.com, which I thought this would take longer, but we put together good content, good social media. We got some good links from the local Chamber of Commerce and different good authoritative links we did for them. And then with the local SEO, we haven't cracked the top 3 yet, but if a user clicks into the more places, or they're doing this on mobile, they're going to see them because we're ranking #5. So we're right down here, Adagio San Juan. We're right across the street from these other companies. and this other local competition. So our local strategy is working. They're getting phone calls, they're getting their forms filled out on their website, and they're getting leads from people who are looking for assisted living. So this was a targeted strategy we used for this client because we knew they had no domain history, no domain trust, no domain authority, and we thought local SEO is an excellent opportunity for them to start getting on the first page of Google, which it's working, and get those leads and drive revenue for their business. So guys, that is about going to wrap it up. Those are the few case studies we showed you. And so again, we are in the midst of this series where we are talking about your top 10 ways to market your assisted living business. My name is Eric Stanio. We're Marketplace Earth, where we are helping brands grow. If this video is helpful for you, please like, comment. We would love to hear what the kind of history you've had with local SEO. What are you doing? What strategies are you using? What's working? What's not working? Are you ranking? Love to hear how big of it is it in terms of your online marketing strategy. Please leave those comments below. We'd love to engage in that. If these videos are helpful for you guys, give a thumbs up. Please subscribe. Like I said, comment. We'd love to hear from you, and we'll definitely engage in the comments below. And so thanks so much for listening and watching this video. We'll talk to you next time.